noticed so many people who take so long to get ready. They preen before the mirror, change their clothes a couple of times, get ready, and then come right back and redo themselves. Or I see people who turn down their car windows, blare their music, believing that their taste in music will be applauded by those others in their neighboring cars. Or I see children who have suffered some kind of a mini event in school and stop going to school, believing that the rest of the class would have noticed and will constantly be talking about it. Welcome. Welcome to today's episode of What Is. What is being self-conscious? The psychologist David Elkin spoke about how adolescents develop self-consciousness. By about 8th grade, they have begun to understand and realize their powerful feelings about themselves. The problem happens is when they continue to linger into those feelings and cannot separate their own feelings and thoughts from those of others. That means they continue to believe that their feelings and other people's feelings are exactly the same. This leads to a kind of infantile stage where they do not really grow up and begin to mix up that how they think is how others think. They subscribe to an imaginary audience and believe that the attention is always on them, that people are thinking about them, and that they are in the spotlight. This leads to a tremendous self-consciousness, especially if, as adults, they continue to subscribe to the same philosophy. Schopenhauer gave it a name and called it fencing in the mirror, where he believed that all these behavior patterns of assuming that you are in the spotlight, that people are impressed with the taste of the music, or the fact that you're going to be noticed every time you step out of your house, is nothing but an egoistical method of keeping oneself in one's own center. This often over time is a delusion and can lead to narcissism. There are a few ways I suggest that you and I don't get stuck in this self-conscious phase. We have to ask ourselves some pertinent questions. How much of what I think is actual reality? How much of it is a figment of my imagination? Why do I believe that people would want me in the spotlight? Why do I believe that they wouldn't be too concerned about themselves instead? 3. Why do I need to impress anyone? It is very important that today young children, as they grow and if things go well, shed off their feelings and realize that what they feel and think about themselves is actually only related to them, and begin to make a distinction between others and how they think. You and I have to ask, the constant seeking of the public pulpit hasn't done any good really, but worse still, what about the fact that we are seeking a fake one? If you like what you hear, please do hit the like button, please do share my video, and of course continue to write to me at varkha@varkhachulani.com. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.